The summer offensive in Norway has been successful so far. We have destroyed parts of the northern flank, and we have taken the strategically important supply hub at Lillehammer. That said, we are now going to move the mountain special troops into the north, while the Allies are already busy carting reinforcements through Bergen and Kristiansand to strengthen the flanks here. And I think I will start sending some divisions that I've got sitting in Germany from the 6th Army that were initially bolstering the front lines around Dresden and Leipzig. So I don't really necessarily need them here right now. I can get them northwards to just bolster the positions here and make sure that that they can assist with holding a potential counter push from Oslo, because we haven't fortified these forest regions here. So we send them over. We are still fighting in the air over Norway, and we are having a 10-to-1 kill-death ratio at this point. So we are grinding down Allied fighter craft, which is a great thing to do. Nobody over Sweden really. So this will help overall reducing the strength of the Allied forces. The American assaults across the river in Denmark continue up to today. The Americans are under strength, however, so it looks like we are destroying more. We're destroying more equipment than they can reinforce. That said, in order to push back again, we are going to need special divisions, and for that we are going to need the Crocodile, which has some military factory assigned, but I think the military factories are currently damaged, so I will have to actually enact some repairs. Where are the repairs? I don't see any damaged military factories. Oh, there they are, in Leningrad. Okay. This might be strategic bombing of some sorts. It looks like Leningrad has been hit relatively hard. By strategic bombing attacks. So let's get all the railway guns, the ports. Well, Leningrad's been battered into submission, to be honest. What are the Allies bombing here? This is the Novgorod region, presumably. They are losing, yeah, they're still losing a fair amount, and we are losing a couple of trucks and trains, but not an awful lot. All in all, I think we've got a good number of trains, we've got a good number of trucks. How's Germany on trains? Do they need any trains at this stage? Mostly, I think Bomber Harris has lost his strategic bombing campaign. Germany does not have any. No, it's been armored trains, isn't it? Okay, it's difficult to tell because I don't actually know if they have any. If they need any trains, it doesn't say they do. So I'm going to assume that they're good for now. But I have trains in stock that I can send in if I need them to. Okay. Meanwhile, yes, we are continuing the campaign in the north, and we are getting the mountain divisions back into position. Naval invasion planned near Vasa. Yeah, I can work with that if necessary. I'm gonna send one division up north actually, and we've got some German divisions running around here as well. But I'll be strengthening the Norwegian front a bit more, because that's where they've been assaulting us so far. And the Germans are also coming in to help. Actually, I would like you to be further down here. The Germans coming in to assist with holding the positions. But the next assault is probably going to go against these Swedish slightly understrength divisions, and we'll try to cut them off in the north. We are holding the Lillehammer supply hub, So we should be okay to move out from here. We might need some better railway connections, to be honest, however, because this is mostly down to damage. This is all down to damage, so I think we will need to expedite some of the repairs as well. Where is that? This is all Leningrad. Leningrad repairs. Let's get the infrastructure repaired at least. That should help with that should help a little bit, and the rest will sort itself out. Okay. And we've got six divisions here. I will plan the operation, and then I don't actually mind Allied reinforcements pouring in because that means more divisions in the north that I can cut off. But we'll attempt to bypass along the river line and see if we can cut north. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relatively long to make that encirclement happen, but we'll see what we can get done. We've got enough divisions stationed here, and once the 6th Army divisions are arriving, then we'll have some additional capacity. Okay, it looks like the Allies are starting to contest us quite a bit, but we're still shooting them down in large numbers. And do we actually now have enough stocks to get another wing up? Not actually. How many of these do we have in stock? I don't think we have any in stock, to be honest. No, we're actually a little short. So we do have a bit of a shortfall. Although it is not showing on my wings. Do I actually have a training air wings? Oh, I have a training air wing. I have a training air wing here. They can go exercise. A little naval invasion by the Americans, nothing major. Okay, divisions are in place. We're just getting the planning done, but I think before they can start reinforcing, I will actually go and launch the assault. We'll see how much of a dent we can make here. Let's see if we can get at least towards the river, while the Americans aren't entrenched yet. So let's push towards the river here. And these are just some somewhat weakened Swedish troops. Nice plane passing by here. Somewhat weakened Swedish troops, and we do have aerial superiority, so that is going to cost them 25% of their defense, which makes this, even without ground support, significantly easier. I was checking that nobody has actually landed there. Nobody has landed there. Okay. So we've taken the position. Let's see if we can get across the river once we have that, and see if we can encircle these troops. Yeah, the Americans are sending reinforcements, but these tank divisions are that's a Norwegian tank division. That tank division is very under strength. So let's see if we can follow on, use our momentum, and follow up on this push here. And we'll see how far we can get. I'm not sure if the supply is flowing quite freely here, but they should be out of supply in the north. So it's just a question: how far can this supply be brought around without holding the adjacent territories? And yes, they are fully aware of the importance of Lillehammer. That's why I'm sending already reinforcements to make sure we're holding that position. I'm not planning to fortify it just yet because it is strategically relatively well situated between two river lines, so it should not be too difficult to defend that. I'm just gonna need some additional troops in place to help with the defense in general. Actually, we can probably bring these two divisions down as well, and ensure that they are assisting with holding positions here. But I think we've made it across the river into the mountains. They are trying to push us back, but these Swedish divisions are not going to be able to hold us back here for very long. They're pouring them in here, however. But they're very low on organization, so I think my mountaineers can make this push across. Yep, there we go. Okay, we have managed to push across. We will leave one division here, and we'll push on, and we'll see if we can make it to the border. To be honest, and that would be interesting, and see if we can manage to cut them off in the north. That doesn't cut them off actually. Might still even have to go further, but we'll see if we can. We'll see what we can capture here before they start counterattacking us. We do have to be careful not to get encircled, but I think with our area, yeah, we've got aerial superiority. We are starting to lose a couple of planes now. Are they sending in better planes? That would be the question. I don't think so. I think we're still shooting them down in large numbers. And I've got another air wing on training. So worst case, I'm going to get that air wing disbanded to get some reinforcements in. But let's see if we can manage to encircle a couple of divisions in the north here. That'd be 5 Swedish divisions, and the Swedes cannot replenish their divisions, so there's absolutely no way for them to do anything there. Yeah, once we destroy these divisions. So we'll leave another one. We'll leave another one here while we keep pushing on. But yeah, as suspected, we are reaching the limits of our supply lines here. So we may be stretching ourselves a bit. But we've got some divisions around that we can use to reinforce an eventual cleanup. We'll see if we can get the mountain divisions through here. And there is no other supply hub until Bergen, so these divisions are about as unsupplied as ours. Unfortunately, the ones from the south are not, and they are getting supplied via Oslo. So. We'll need to entrench here, but it's mountainous territory. They're specialists. They are used to hardship. We'll see if we can close the gap. It's a little thin. I would love to have a few more divisions, but I've got some reinforcements coming in. So once they are there, then I can bring the mountaineers forward. I'm just going to shorten the front line to make sure they stay focused. There we go. And you please stay here for now until these 2 divisions have arrived. And we will try to cut them off in the north while we are moving through the mountains. How fast are these? I mean, they're just 4 kilometers an hour, but they should be reasonably quick. It's not yet winter. That's another one to hold here. And then we will try to close it at the coastline. This is a little sketchy, but we are getting supply through. Yeah, we are getting supply through. Probably not up to here, but we are getting supply through. So once we've closed that, we'll use the other troops around to finish this off. No naval invasions as of yet. They have calmed down a little. And it looks like the Denmark assaults have calmed down as well. These divisions are starting to get relatively well entrenched now. Yeah, the Americans have moved off the front line. That is interesting. That said, the Marine divisions just don't cut it anymore. They need to become armored Marine divisions, and that's the plan going forward. Oh no, Mary has gotten herself captured again. That happens. Who has she been captured by? And... she has been captured by Czechoslovakia, so I am going to get him to build an intel. Actually, we have oh no, that was Mary herself doing this. So we'll move him over, and then we should be able to mount a rescue in Czechoslovakia. Oh, there we go. Prepare, and he can make that happen. So get Mary out of there. She tends to get herself captured. It happens quite a lot. Okay, more importantly though, can my mountaineers close the gap before the Swedes and the Americans can react? That would be the interesting question. And then we can wipe out 6 Swedish divisions, 8 Swedish divisions, 11 Swedish divisions, plus an Australian and a Norwegian tank brigade. So that should be the majority of the remaining Swedish troops here in the north. They're mounting attacks here now as well. Interesting. Where exactly is my fortification line? Okay, fortification line is north of here, so we have definitely pushed beyond our fortification lines. But my troops are well entrenched, so these American attacks are just bee stings, really. So let's get one division to stay and the other one to close the gap. And then I think we will clean this up as we go. And the fight in the air continue. Oh, we're starting to lose a fair amount of fighters in the air. So at some point I will. Yeah, we're definitely facing some more capable opponents at this point. I'm not sure if it's the British, but our fighters are starting to struggle a little. So we'll probably can't keep that up for too long anymore. I guess once we've closed this, and while we are cleaning up the encirclement, I'm going to ground the fighters first and let them recover some of their strength. And I mean, we're still shooting them down in larger numbers, but our kill-death ratio has dropped somewhat, and I would like my wings to operate at full strength if possible. So let's make that happen. I still don't know which airfield they're operating from. It's probably Stavanger or some of the Swedish airfields. So let's see. Facing American counterattacks here now, but fair and few. And while these are armored divisions, they are reasonably weak. So it's just a matter of and yeah, Denmark has really quieted down. It's just a matter of getting there. Yeah, we're not getting through 19 Danish divisions with. Okay, we have managed to close the gap, and I will. Yeah, we are starting to lose a fair few planes, so I will at this point concede the air to the Allies for now. But we have managed to get the encirclement done that we wanted. Just make sure all the mountain divisions are in place, and then we will get. Then we will start crushing them. And do we have divisions around? Yes, we are starting to get some reinforcements around. Okay, I need someone to hold this here, please. In fact, actually, I'm going to get you to stay, you to start assaulting that, and you to assist, and you to assist. And we can open up from a couple other directions. There we go. And the rest just hold the line here, please. Especially the understrength formations. You need to hold the line. You're being counterattacked, and we have taken the rest of it. So we'll leave one division here, and we get the mountain division to follow up. This hasn't quite worked out, so let's just leave that as is. And the mountain division here is free to break through. Okay, that's underway. Once we've cleaned that up, we'll reorganize, and then probably take the. Yeah, and then we'll have to see what the supply situation is going to look like, because okay, we are severely running out of supply here, and the reason for that is just it's not enough. So upgrade the bottlenecks here. And please prioritize that construction. It's not much, so let's get that up while we are running these operations here. And they've decrypted our cipher. That happens. Not much we can do about it. I'll just have to keep an eye out for any large-scale American assaults. How is Asia looking, by the way? I haven't looked at Asia in a while. So Shangji is still being crushed by the Chinese. America seems to be relatively stuck. So appear the British, although they have managed to get a little breakout here. And the Soviets, for some reason, are still existing. And not much going on along the front lines. It seems to have relatively stabilized at this point. Okay. keep pushing them. Can we assist that from the north? Yes, we can. And I think that will be it. So let's finish that up. I think we've overrun a couple of divisions here actually. So let's get everybody in to finish that up. And the mountaineers here are just going to be holding positions against the inevitable American counterattacks. Yeah, the Americans seem to have shipped their troops from Denmark over, and they are definitely pouring more troops now into the front line here, seeing that Scandinavia is at danger of falling, but not going to help them. Not going to help them at all. Still some troops here, so let's see if we can close that from this direction, and then that'll just be sealing the fate of them while we push them back everywhere else. And then we can... Do we have the 6th Army divisions over by now? Or are they still on the way? They're probably still on the way somewhere. No, actually they're here. 6th Army divisions are here, so we can potentially get the rest of the troops off the lines eventually. Okay, we'll give a short break for our air wings to reconstitute themselves. And we have captured an Ethiopian operative, which is not going to do an awful lot for us because, well, we're not going to be invading Ethiopia anytime soon, and that is, I believe, the end of the... Yeah, that's the end of the... You stay there. That's the end of the Swedish divisions in the north here. That, yeah, it's not huge numbers, but it adds up because Sweden, as far as I'm aware, does not have an awful lot of manpower left, and they're already at scraping the barrel, so there's not much left there for Sweden to do. We'll get the front line removed here, and once we're done here, we'll get everybody lined up. Then we can make the next push after we've clarified the supply situation, because I think Trondheim can sort of supply this, but is struggling. Maybe once we take the position here, that'll help. But for now, it'll just be a matter of getting the divisions on the front lines and planning the next assault. And I am thinking, why are these people having supply? That would be Bergen, would it? Yeah. So we're now starting to reach the point where we are stretching from our supply and we are pushing against enemy supply. So taking Bergen is going to be an interesting operation. I'm thinking of cutting them off in the north here, because that's a relatively short operation, taking the northern areas there and destroying the remaining Swedish-American troops that are focused there. Okay, that means I am going to get the... I'm going to get all the divisions assigned here. And then once everybody is in place, then we can restart the offensive operations. Okay, how does that look like supply-wise now? Yeah, Trondheim is struggling to supply us in the mountains here, so that is going to be a stretch, and we might have to wait until that line is completed before we start another push, because unfortunately, due to the situation here, we are not in a great position to supply the outlying areas, because it takes them a while to get around. It's mountains and everything. So maybe we'll do a smaller push just along the line here. Let's see. But first, I need the divisions in place to get themselves into a decent position. In fact, actually, I'm going to get my free 6th Army divisions. Where are they? There should be more than that. There should be more than 3. Where are they all? Not sure. Okay, either way. We'll get them to hold the line here. There should be a couple more. I think I took them off the lines here. There should have been 5. I'm not sure where the other 2 went. But maybe I just assigned them to a different army. That's entirely possible. So we'll get these 3 to hold the lines here, while we get everybody else into places to organize the front. Why is everybody moving south? Can you please hold the lines in the north? I know I have you on flexible, on rigid cohesion. But it still doesn't mean that you need to all just bunch up in one place. Okay. And then we'll defend for a little bit, and we'll try to cut them off here. But I need more of the mountain divisions. However, we can already get these 2 onto a front line here and start planning the offensive towards Bergen, because that's the next target. The next strategic target is to wipe out Bergen. But I do need 1 division here, and I do need somebody in the north here, please. Get you on that line as well. And I actually need 1 of you there too. So we can free up this mountain division, because I need them for offensive operations. Okay, and we have a naval invasion. It's the Americans in northern Sweden. Let's see where they're landing. We'll wipe them out once they landed. I've got enough divisions here, I think, at this point to deal with 6 American divisions. Yeah, if that's all they're bringing, then I can definitely work with that. And have they? Okay, the Americans are back in Denmark. They have resumed their operations. All right, I'll be back once I have the next offensive planned, and I have dealt with the American naval invasion here. Okay, we have the mountain divisions in place, but we are very starved for supply at this point. I am going to get the air cover up again and start the push anew, and we will see if we can make it through with the mountain divisions that we have available to push them out here. Do we have a railway in line? We can get... No, we don't really even have a railroad somewhere where we can get the railway guns to assist. So all we can do is move them up closer towards the front line, but we're pretty much out of it. However, at least we are contesting the air and again grinding down Allied air forces. So we can assist. We can give some fire support from the stationed divisions here. But I think we can manage to cut off the north, and then despite the fact that we don't have supply, we are relatively close to Bergen. The problem is going to be taking Bergen without supply, obviously. That's going to be a big one. But if we can clean up the north here, we can potentially build another port, and then wipe out Bergen from. Then use that to supply the lines along Bergen. And we'll get another mountain division here to assist as... No, not through there. No. Nope. Misunderstood command. Please move here and then follow there. There we go. In other news, we have researched Amtrucks. So I'm currently researching the improved Amtrak. But that means we can design ourselves a division. So once we've dealt with that in the north here, then we'll design a Denmark assault division and something to break the stalemate here. I mean, as much as I enjoy the Americans throwing themselves away, trying to push us out of Denmark, I would prefer to. I would prefer to be in a position where we can counterattack them there. So let's get some defensive divisions down here as well. While we are still, and we'll leave one of the mountain divisions in on defense while we are closing the gap here. And then we'll clean up the north, and then we'll make a go for Bergen. How's it look in the air? Okay, the Allies are seriously sending in reinforcements at this point. but we are shooting them down in droves again. So this must be lower quality reinforcements. All this just assists my air detection is always an issue. All this just assists my air wings also in gaining some experience, as long as they don't get and we're okay. I want all of you actually. Can we get all of you to only fly daylight missions? There we go. Reduces the amount of losses we're taking. Okay, and I think we are about to, despite the fact that we don't have supply, we are about to take the position here. Caught a couple of American troops, including a National Guards division, which is oh, come on. we almost had them. I would have loved them to be pushed back into the north, but we might catch an American National Guards division in the north in the mountains. No idea what they thought they're doing there, but we'll deal with them when we get there. And the rest of the troops is holding the line here. So I am just going to be using the mountaineers to close the gap here. And once we've taken the position and clean that up in the north. And then we might have to construct a port. Okay, we've taken the position, which means these two divisions can actually just hold here. And we get the other divisions to start... actually, no, not quite like that yet. Let's get them encircled. So let's get the other divisions around and then close it up in the loop. Okay. And we've got 4 divisions currently holding here against an armored attack, which we are struggling to deal with, but we should be okay. Now you don't need to come, but these two need. Okay, that's under control. Aerial situation. At night we're obviously not challenging them. We're just challenging them during the day, and then we have green air. So at night we're not going up against the enemy night fighters at this point, but we are most definitely challenging them in the air during the day. Okay, let's get that cleaned up. We got 3 divisions to stay here, and the rest of them. Okay, you as well. No, you are going back there. That's okay. And then we can assist from the side as well. Okay. So while we're doing that, I think it's time to design ourselves a division. And we have the Heavy River Assault Division already. So problem obviously is that their organization is too low. What did I say I was going to go for combat width? Was it 30 width? Because we are attacking into plains. Yeah, 30 with my Heavy River Assault divisions. So we are gonna bring. Does that count? No, the big question. Oh, these aren't actually infantry divisions. That's unfortunate. I thought these were infantry divisions. Okay, I learned something. Because they're not tanks. They're fighting they're infantry fighting vehicles. So. But they don't actually give me the organization, so that's unfortunate. Which means we have to bring. Hang on, wait a minute. Oh no, sorry, that's all good. This is the amphibious tank battalion. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Yes. Okay. So Amtrak battalion is what I want, and we are going to go for a 30 width. 28, 30 width. That's not as much soft attack as I would like, but I don't have like a self-propelled version of this. Although what I can do is reduce that a bit, I think, and put another heavy amphibious battalion in. Yeah, that's better. So a 38 organization, we have a total arm of 147. That's going to be hard to break. And while the hard attack is pitiful, the soft attack is where it's all gone. These are basically made to deal with infantry. So that is going to be am I going to classify this as a marine division or a tank division? Well, it's technically, we can classify it as a marine division, and they are going to get they're going to get their own little, I'm going to give them the, oh, I can't actually. Anyway, equipment tag is as it is. So heavy river assault division, marines, save that. And now we just need to start producing the trucks. So I'm going to start getting a production line going yet again. I'm gonna need production of these. So the crocodile and the other ones. We're starting to build up. The modern tank divisions here as well. So we can probably convert another of the old medium tank. No, these are all assault divisions. These are medium tank divisions. Can we get that exchanged for a modern panzer division? Yes, we can. We just need to. We're just gonna have to wait until they're produced. I mean, I'm not using them right now, so I may as well. Have I set these? Just checking. Not to use foreign equipment. Yes, I have. Okay, good. So otherwise, I might end up with some captured modern tanks. Okay, so we are clearing up. We are clearing up the positions here, and we'll just wipe this out, and then we'll think about how we can take Bergen. We can potentially attempt to try and use the momentum. I'm very tempted because that would give us Bergen as a port. Unfortunately, supply-wise, this is not going to help too much. So we can. What if we just keep pushing towards Bergen from here? So instead of clearing up the north here, we'll just hold for now and use the remaining mountain divisions to push towards Bergen. Let's see. I don't know how strongly defended Bergen is, but it looks like there's not much there. So if we can take Bergen, that would be a massive... we obviously don't have a railway line because we don't control the territory, but I could build one towards Bergen. Let's see if we can make a push towards Bergen happen. And we have a naval invasion, a French naval invasion. Oh, okay, that's near Trondheim. That's a little unfortunate. I don't currently have really divisions to dealing with that sort of thing. Let's get the railway guns back, just to make sure we're helping out Trondheim. Okay, ugh. They knew that we had the strategic initiative to take Bergen off them. And they sent the French to Trondheim. Now, it's not an awful lot of French, so maybe I can... Yeah, I think we can probably hold Trondheim. One of my agents has been forced into hiding. That's unfortunate, but did he get Mary out? Yes, he did. So Mary can start rebuilding the... actually, I don't need that. I can start building an intel network in Sweden. So we know what the Swedes are up to. Okay, let's see if we can manage to push towards Bergen, and then I'll end the episode. Because it's been going on for a bit. If we can, then we'll build a railway line along here. We'll just hold on. We'll build a railway line because we do have the strategic initiative right now, but there are some American tanks coming in, so that could get a little sketchy here. Oh, this is risky. I have Germans coming in as well. Everyone's fighting out of supply, and then we can clear up the rest in the north later, I guess. What we can do, however, is we can start pushing with those divisions. No, I want the mountaineers to do that if possible, because they have the advantage in the mountains. I really just want to see if we can manage to take Bergen, because that would be a scoop, so to say. Unfortunately, they are very much out of supply. Okay, are we holding? Ah, the French have landed, and they have landed in force. Okay, never mind. We do need to get back to deal with the French. Okay. Yes, the French have landed 5 divisions near Trondheim, so that was a larger... I was hoping they would assault the other side. So that means... that is unfortunate. Okay, so we're not doing... Dang it! Can we do both? Can we push the French back? I don't think so. I think I need the mountain divisions in the north. Okay. Well, mountaineers are gonna be needed over in Trondheim to push back the French divisions, because I think we don't have enough firepower there to make that happen, even though they're under strength. That is too many divisions here. So Bergen will have to wait for another opportunity. I will... Okay, I do need to leave at least one division here. Okay, and the other 5 move back. Yeah, that gives them time to reinforce, which is very unfortunate. But we do have to hold. Holding Trondheim is essential, and with one division from Trondheim itself, I'm not going to be able to contain the French. So, and I can't pull these divisions off the lines as easily. Maybe we can. If we rely on the Germans here, and we take 3 divisions off the lines to push back the French, maybe we can. Okay, let's go for the risky game. And we'll see how that plays out in the next episode. For now, that's it for me today. Thanks everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.